can have their fair share. So, yeah, I mean, I think we can point our way in if things work out well, and if not, that's okay. I feel like it would be cool to get my first Bristol win here in this situation, which would be awesome after 3 or 4 second place finishes here. So that would be a kind of a fairy tale ending night for sure. But we're not going in thinking that that's our only shot.
Are you frustrated to be in this position, or?
I'm not frustrated to be in this position. My guys have done a great job all year long. I felt like we had a good car at Darlington, and I definitely cost us some points with speeding on pit road. And then, Kansas, our car was really, really good in practice. Really, felt strong in qualifying. We missed the final round by 1 and had higher hopes in the race. And when they dropped the green flag, we just never really found it. Didn't really have it. We looked back at Kansas and tried to. We think we know why. We won't, I guess, necessarily find out until we get to a place like Las Vegas, where we can kind of revisit kind of that setup, or Texas. But I think all in all, I'm fine to be where we are. I think my team's done a really good job this year, and there's better places to be, but there's also worse places to be. So we'll go give it all we got and see what happens when the night shakes out. But I think for us, whether we make it to the next round or not, we know that we can still move up in points, and so getting a lot of points here at Bristol will be key for us to continue to move towards kind of that top 12 in points at the end of Phoenix.
How do you feel about the fact that this isn't going to be a dirt race next spring?
I feel great. I think obviously there's a handful of us that grew up racing dirt cars, and we like dirt cars on dirt tracks. We don't necessarily like cup cars on dirt tracks, but I've had good runs. I think we've got 2 top 5s, in the 3 Bristol races here. But all in all, I mean, Bristol Concrete is my favorite racetrack we go to, and so it'll be fun to be able to come to it twice a year now. It's been a bummer just coming here once and being on the concrete.
Do you think they should look at moving maybe a dirt race to a regular dirt track?
I felt like Bristol did the best job of probably what anybody could. Having a dirt track, having seating, and having a big enough dirt track to get the speed, and I think they probably did the best of any dirt track could do. So I don't necessarily see it needing to be moved anywhere.
Do you want it to continue to be the Easter showcase here, or do you want that weekend off?
I like to have Easter off. Yeah. I think that's been a tradition for a long time that we kind of got away from. But I feel like NASCAR is definitely holding the schedule pretty close to them, and I haven't really seen anything of where we're going to be when we're going to be there. So interested in waiting to see what that looks like.
What do you guys need to do that you haven't done the last 2 races?
The first race at Darlington, I felt like we had speed. We just didn't execute. Kansas, we tried to execute, but we just weren't fast enough. We were good Saturday in practice and had a lot higher hopes going into the race. And when they dropped the green, I kind of knew we were in trouble pretty quick. And I think we look back through everything this week and feel like we know why and kind of have a direction to go a different way next time we get to a 1.5 mile racetrack, whether it be Texas or like Las Vegas. So we'll kind of see. I would like to kind of get those answers before the end of the season, so that we have a little bit better package at those 1.5 mile racetracks. But I think all in all, this is the best race that we can come into. To have it be a cutoff race, needing a lot of points, needing to win. I felt like this would be the racetrack I would have circled to do that.
Hi, this is Steven Stumpf. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Check out the 2 videos beside me, and for more racing content, visit frontstretch.com.